Hello, we're doing some more Witch's Heart today, and I'll begin again with the content warning. As a reminder, this game is rated R15 and it contains scenes of body horror, blood, murder, and abuse. So, if you are sensitive to any of those topics, please be aware. Let me turn on the game audio. Okay, and bring up the game here. So we were doing some questing. Keep hitting the wrong button, sorry. Okay. Let me see. Okay, and do have the onion, so we can give that to the cook here. Oof. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay. talk to somebody who's bored out of their skull instead. Hey now, don't be so cold. Lardo, how are you passing the time in this mansion? What do you need to know that for? I ain't doing anything fun enough to tell anybody, so... Alright. Talk to Ash. Well, so second day comes to a close. Well, even if I slept for most of it. How are you passing the time in this mansion? Not exactly doing much. Even this is a stranger's room, so I can't do anything too frivolous. Let's see. When I'm alone, I often clear my mind and stare out the window. Just like doing that. Sorry for my boring answer. If you have any recommendations for a better use of time, I'm all ears. Sorry, I was trying to remember what their game was. I couldn't recall for a minute. that. Shoot. Let's try 3. Also, I like how the cards in the game like have the characters on them. We'll stop there for now. Or the card game. I mean, okay. Let's see. Oh, give me that, please. Lucy, thank you. Communal living certainly is stressful and irritating. Those monsters have reappeared. I don't care to leave this room one bit. So, what did you want of me? I'm carrying on with my life as it was before you all arrived. My hobby is reading grimoires. Not that they're the sorts of things you could understand. But as for what is different from the usual, the mansion has gotten so noisy, it's become harder to concentrate. Oof. Okay. No. Get out of here. Okay. Well, it's getting late. I should probably go to bed. Good evening. You're... Relax. I don't intend to harm you anymore. I wish you'd refrain from acting out of turn. I know, boss. I just wanted to scare her a little. You two know each other? Yeah. Greetings. I'm the junior demon, Charlotte. Nice to meet you again. Demon? Also, I can't quite remember what voice I was doing for her last time, but oh. Yep, like Elder Sazelle here. I'm a demon just the same. By the way, Sazelle, I sure hope you can find that lost contract quick. Yes, indeed. If you're having trouble, Charlie can help out anytime. No, that's quite alright. Thanks for offering. Uh, she wanted to help, so I mean, can't she help us look for the contract? No. Frankly, I never quite understand what she's thinking. Claire. Yes? Keep an eye out for Charlotte. I understand. Claire, I hope we start searching for the contract in earnest tomorrow. Understood. Man, I still couldn't get out today. Are things going to be okay like this? I guess worrying won't do anything. Time to sleep. Good night. Something smells good. Huh? What's this? It's so cute. Wonderful. Unbelievably. That dreamy fairy tale world I aspired to was there right before my eyes. How? Why am I in such a place? I don't know, who cares about that? First things first, I'm gonna have that tasty cake over there. Alright, time for another day of work. Alright, so they're not in their rooms, well, except for Noelle. good morning. Thanks for yesterday, but I'll make breakfast today. Oh, thank you, Miss Claire. But I'd rather like to cook, so I'd be all too glad to handle it. No, that won't do at all. Can't put all the burden on you, Ash. Anyway, just leave it to me. Oh, it's really not necessary, honest. Whoa, oh. Maybe I'll try and go after one of the other ones. What? Did you just try and burn me? Aha. Got a rainbow crystal. I don't see anything different here. What are you doing there? Nothing. Oh. Oh dear, how careless of me. I dropped something. Oh, this article. Ash, breakfast is ready. Okay, I'll be right there. I see. Mayor Nicholas. Name just a coincidence? No, it's not only the name. His face is quite similar as well. They be blood related. Very suspicious. Hello, good day. Oh, Miss Claire. What are you reading there? It's a newspaper article on an incident Dorothy caused 12 years ago. Biggest one, in fact. A newspaper article. Miss Claire, you know rather little about Dorothy, correct? Want to read it? I suppose. I am a little interested. Here, go right ahead, take a look. Huh? World famous singer Patricia Miller's commits suicide at 32? Claire, that's not the article. That's something completely unrelated. Sorry. Patricia? Nah, guess it's a totally ordinary name. Besides, if she was 32, obviously that has to be somebody else. Massacre by Witch. June 16th. The witch orchestrated mass murder at a mansion in the Rebecca Mountains. Victims were the mayor of Rebecca, as well as 25 listed below. Nearly all the bodies are mutilated to such an extent as to be unrecognizable. Some were torn to pieces or had their organs gouged out. Truly the work of a witch. Dorothy left the following remark about the incident. You foolish humans. I am a witch. Not a human, but a monster. A monster feared by all. I can do whatever I wish with you. I can even kill you on the spot. Do not delve any deeper than this. Do not approach this place, else I'll kill you one and all. The whereabouts of the culprit, Dorothy, have been unknown since. People are clamoring for her execution. And by the way, that mansion in the Rebecca Mountains is in fact this mansion. Wow. I was wondering, just who do you suppose Sirius is? He called himself the mansion's lord, but if this is Dorothy's mansion, should the owner not be Dorothy? That's a good point. Hmm. feel like I'm just short, getting a grasp on something. I'd better get back soon. If you're ever bored, come visit anytime. Right. Well, see you. Well then, tonight, we'll have a wonderful party together. Won't that be nice? Couldn't sense anybody inside Noel's room. But he's supposed to be sleeping in that room, isn't he? Right. There we go. It's almost noon already. I was trying to get a little hungry. It's unlocked. No one here. There gotta be up running around somewhere. Okay, got something. Oh yeah, do they? can get them lined up properly. Check the kitchen. Huh? Noel? No, of course I haven't seen him. I mean, isn't he sleeping in his room right now? Hmm. Get back here. Noel, I haven't a clue. He's not in the room next to this. Not a chance. Only I have the key to that room, and there's nobody in there. What do you ask, anyway? Is Noel not in his room? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Only place left is this. Ash, you there? Ash? Ash is missing too. Well, whatever. Let's see, for lunch, what should I make? Let's do curry. What did you put in this to make it so flavorful? Apples, honey, red wine? I see. Indeed, delicious. No kidding. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Proud of what I made today. Good for you, Claire. Perfect dish. Good luck keeping it like that. Everyone, might you have some time tonight? What's this now? Something the matter? Well, you see, tonight's the night of a full moon. And when it's full moon, does it not call for ghost stories? This mansion sets the perfect mood. Sure, it'll be a lot of fun. Ghost stories for the full moon. Am I wrong? Can't say I've ever heard of that here. Is that true? Perhaps it's a cultural difference. I think we might as well. I'm in favor of telling ghost stories. Miss Claire, you understand so well. How about the rest of you? Pretty bored myself. I'll go along with it. Ghost stories, It's okay if you don't want to. Nothing mandatory here. Excuse me, I said nothing of the sort. I happen to have time as well. So, well, I suppose I can participate. Thank you. Alright, everyone by dinner or so, make sure Judy has a story prepared. Okay. Gotcha. I'll let Noelle know as well. Yes, please do. Scary story, huh? My, do you like such things, Claire? I do. Even if they do frighten me. Might not expect it, but I actually have a considerable repertoire of scary stories. Well now. What's wrong? Totally unrelated, but I had the most wonderful dream last night. What kind of dream? I went to a magical fairy tale world that I've always dreamed of. A fairy tale. Oh man, I'm telling you, it got me so excited. I mean, I was surrounded by every little thing I wanted. Like my ideal world and stuff. Well, I could. I wanted to indulge in it a little longer. The witch's heart. I was just thinking how I talked with Ash about this yesterday. That it can grant any wish. That got me super excited. Maybe that's why I had this dream. So, like, In other words, I think it's probably a divine revelation telling me, get the witch's heart and make your utopia a reality. Your enthusiasm is admirable, but look for the contract too, won't you? Yes, yes, of course. It's more efficient to look for both at once. Let's see. We have a lot of coins right now. Nope, not that many. Here, we'll get 2 of those. And then get a couple more of those. Glad we've got a good way of passing the time tonight. Okay. Ash, listen. I decided to look for the witch's heart you were talking about yesterday. What's this? The legendary treasure? Good for you! But why decide that all of a sudden? Well, you see, I had a dream about a true utopia, me right in the middle of it. Surrounded by cute and pretty things. I was eating shortcake. Wait, I actually didn't get to eat it. True utopia. Just like, you're doing big, Miss Claire. So, I was thinking, that must be a premonition. God's telling me my fate. To make that world mine. I see. So that's what you're thinking. Oh, nice. Your own utopia, like everyone longs for. The world you're imagining sounds quite wonderful, Miss Claire. I'd like to go there myself. By all means. I know. He's getting frustrated that I'm not petting him as much as he wants. I see you, you're so cute. Sorry, I need to keep adjusting my legs. Anyway. In that case, perhaps I'll assist you in finding the witch's heart, Miss Claire. Help from you, a researcher of witches? That's reassuring. But are you sure? means you'll be surrendering the witch's heart to me, you know. Personally, I think if the witch's heart truly does exist, I would be just fine seeing it make a wonderful dream like yours come true, Miss Claire. Yes. Plus, I'd like some shortcake as well. Let's do it. Let's eat that shortcake. Nothing new. Hello there. Good day. We are the Shortcake Project, or the SCP for short. Huh? I really wanted to do something like that. Indeed, indeed. I aspire to do it as well. So, what's up? You were looking for the witch's heart. If there's anything you know, could you share it with us? Please tell us. Huh. What was that about shortcake? Good ears. The thing about that is, we intend to use witch's heart to create a utopia. A glorious paradise filled with wonder. You'll be able and encouraged to eat all the candy and cake you like. But just buy your own stupid cake. Once we find the witch's heart, we'll invite you too, Alardo. Let us all eat shortcake together. Nah, I'm good. I don't like sweet stuff, so I'll pass. Really? That's unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Oops. I'm Claire from the Shortcake Project, or SCP for short. And I'm S. What? What horseplay is this? Not horseplay. We're serious, aren't we? Yeah. There's something we'd like to ask you, Sirius. Your question? I've nothing to tell you. Come on, out. Oh, come on. What should we do, Miss Claire? Let's see. Oh, I got it. Serious? Feign ignorance, will you? Uh-huh. We know the truth. An incredible treasure sleeps in this mansion. What? So then, Sirius, produce the legendary treasure, Witch's Heart, for the sake of our utopia. For shortcake. What are you saying? Witch's Heart? I've plenty of those storybooks, so just take what you like. Incorrect, not that. Don't try and deceive us. Please don't try and do that. I'm not being deceptive. What are you two on about? Witch's Heart. Legendary treasure. Orlando did ask me something similar. What in the world does it mean? People don't make any sense. Orlando asked too? You have been living in this mansion for some time, have you not? Really never so much as heard any rumor about Witch's Heart? Uh-huh. The person who obtains the Witch's Heart can have any wish granted. Any wish? That's right. What in the world is that? You don't live in some fairy tale. Don't tell me you actually believe such a thing could exist in this mansion. You dream too much. Are you idiots or what? You have no sense of romance, serious. You don't think it would be nice if there was such a thing? Why even bother to think about it? It wouldn't make it exist. Still, I wonder if that explains why strange fellows have attempted to force their way into this mansion. What? That kind of thing has happened before. Getting locked in here is a first, but we've had many intruders, though I drove them all away. Well, now I see. Perhaps that rumor sent them here on a fool's errand. Then, is the rumor a lie? Of course it's a lie. After all, I've heard of it. And also Lady Dorothy. She never spoke of such a thing. I think. Miss Claire, a moment? Pierce Sirius knows nothing. Right. Isn't that rather strange? Huh? I mean, the Witch's Heart being in this mansion is a super popular rumor. He's never even heard it? Sirius truly the lord of this mansion? I wonder. Let's move on to the next person. Oh. Um. I've spot the difference, Ben. Wanna take my challenge? Uh, nah, we'll wait. Ash can see me, so if you need anything, be sneaky. So... Not sure. I'm not gonna test that barrel again. Maybe we do have to explore the demon areas again. I don't see anything. There's no cooking prompt. Okay. I guess we'll do some demon quests. Alright, we'll do this now. 7 differences. Oi. I don't... Let's see. Alright. Okay. Oof, that was close. Alright. And while it still hasn't opened up today, the sun will soon be setting. So carefree considering the situation. Really, what kind of work does he usually do? Um, Ash, do you not have a wish you want granted? Naturally, I do. And yet you're helping me. Ugh. Uh, it's fine. By the way, why? Brother Ash, what were you planning to wish for with the witch's heart? Well, my wish is, let's see, to be a billionaire. Or something. Silly, isn't it? No, not at all. Money's definitely important. A wish can be anything, as long as I'm researching witches. Besides, money's something you can never have too much of. Wish granting witches heart. Such a thing exists. I simply want to see it. So give it your all, Miss Claire. That wish is one you want to grant it no matter what. No matter what. I just remembered. I have to tell Noelle that we're telling ghost stories after dinner. Excuse me, I need to go. My wish. Claire. Giselle. How goes it? Found the witch's heart? Sure would be nice for you to wish for your wish to come true. Do you know something? I wonder if the witch's heart really exists at all. From the proper perspective, it exists. Huh? Do your best, won't you? Nothing else to say? It's not cooking time yet. Okay. Yep. Still thinking about, well. Ugh. And obviously, there's a lot of going back and forth to um, the areas, because I just want to keep checking for anything new popping up. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, then, I hope to see you there tonight. Okay, you got it. Oh, good evening, Claire. Heard you're going to be telling ghost stories tonight. That's right. Even if we're in this situation, it'll be nice to have a fun gathering. Yes, you're right. I think it's much better than staying in our rooms alone. I'd better think of a story I don't like, huh? I got a really good one planned. Hey, Claire. Yes? About this thing Ash suggested. I wonder if this is really only to pass the time. Hmm? Well, anyway, I'll see you after dinner. Huh. Now then, everyone, thank you very much for gathering on this night. I hope this time be worthwhile for you all. Before we begin, first, please wrap the red ribbons I distributed to your left wrist. Why are you making us do this just to tell some stories? It's all part of building an atmosphere. This is what we do in my country when we tell ghost stories. Alright, head above, hands left and right, feet left and right. I, Ash Bradley, am the head. I shall sit at the head position. So, for first story, there's some important points to go over. First, once the stories begin, refrain from moving from your seat. If you simply must leave your seat, so tell what may happen, so please have the doll under your seat take your place. This? On to the second point. When your turn comes around, as well as when your turn is over, knock on the table twice as a signal. You don't have to be too forceful, just make sure it's audible to everyone. Third, if anything bizarre happens mid-story, please do not panic. Fourth, please do not accidentally step on or kick the doll placed under your chair. It could weaken its ability to take your place. In worst case, it could become unable to sit. I understand losing is the effect of this, but what does it mean, unable to sit? These are all important points. Now then, all preparations are in order, so I'd like to begin. We'll go from left foot to the right foot, left hand, right hand, and lastly to myself at the head. Now, begin from the left foot. Well, go ahead. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh yes, one more important point I forgot to mention. These red ribbons you tied to your wrists at the start, you must not remove them until all the stories are over and the lights come on in this room. Understood? Do not remove them. Okay, I'll start. Um, everyone, have you ever heard of the Hangman's Tree? The name alone is unnerving. Just as you would expect, it's a tree for people to hang themselves from. Have you ever thought that you wanted to die? Regardless of whether you were serious, surely you've thought at least once. Those wishes find themselves granted by the Hangman's Tree. The tree requires no preparation. It already has a noose hanging from it. People who find it, as if drawn in, will apparently hang themselves just like that. Where is this tree? Surprisingly near to us all. Could be a tree by a quiet park. Could be a tree adding red hue to a mountain. Could be one of the overgrown trees outside this mansion. All trees that exist in the world have the potential to be hangman's trees. But there are few conditions for a normal tree to become a hangman's tree, and they differ depending on the tree. A tree that becomes a hangman's tree if you step your right foot toward it on a rainy day while wanting to die. A tree that becomes a hangman's tree if you close one eye and whistle as you approach it while wanting to die. A tree that becomes a hangman's tree if you approach it at 2:36 a.m. while wanting to die. Some trees have simple conditions, others are more complex. It can depend on the state of the tree. If its branches are broken, if it has flowers on it, if it has 27 bugs on it, if it's 158 years old, if it's changing color in the fall, there's white paper tied to it. Complicated, isn't it? Well, when those conditions are met, a hangman's tree will be born. Oh, and there's one important condition that all these have in common. That's thinking about wanting to die. Hangman's trees appear before people who want to die. They push the backs of those who lack the courage to follow through. Here's what's really scary. There actually exist hangman's trees that appear even if you don't want to die. Those trees appear in your dreams. But the hangman's trees in dreams may be real or fake. Most are fake, so hanging yourself on them won't actually cause you to die. In fact, dreams where you hang yourself are said to be premonitions of great fortune, even if they may not make you feel good. However, if you hang yourself from a real hangman's tree, it may not be possible but you should try your best to wake up. If you don't, you won't just die, you'll go straight to hell. That's the end of my story. Well, everyone, have a good night. From there, we did as Ash said. Next knew it was Rollardo, the right foot, followed by myself, left hand. Rollardo told an urban legend from his hometown. I told the story I heard from a friend long ago. Time passed, and eventually, next was the right hand, Sirius. Well, now I suppose you're fatigued from all these scary stories, so now I'll leave with a not so scary, quite wonderful tale. Oh, a silly one. I like those kinds. Not silly, I told you, it's a wonderful tale. I get tired from all the horror too, so I'd like something a little different. Uh, but this was supposed to be all scary stories. Not to worry, there are a few elements of horror. Just for fun. A little off theme's fine, right? But the atmosphere. Alright. Well then, listen up to one of my most beloved stories, Cinderella. Oh? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl by the name of Cinderella. However, she was tormented day after day by her stepmother and stepsisters. Cinderella, did you finish cleaning yet? There's still some dust left there. Over there, start over. Yes, she was absolutely treated as if like a servant. And then one day, the prince of the land decided to hold a ball at the castle. Cinderella desperately wanted to go to said ball, but of course her stepmother and stepsisters wouldn't take her. And also, she didn't even have a dress to wear. She was troubled, at a loss for what to do. I want to go to the ball, but I don't have a dress. How pitiable Cinderella was. And just then, a witch appeared. The witch chanted a magic spell, and lo and behold, Cinderella was now in a fantastic dress. Thank you, Madam Witch. Now I can go to the ball. How am I going to get to the castle? Don't worry, Cinderella. The witch cast a magic spell, and lo and behold, there was a pumpkin carriage, right? Stop with the spoilers. Everyone knows how the rest goes. What part of Cinderella is supposed to be elements of horror? Uh, There was the scary stepmother and stepsisters at the start, yes? Them? Anyway, a pumpkin carriage appeared. Oh, fantastic! Well done, Madam Witch. Cinderella sang Witch's praises. Madam Witch, thank you. Long live Madam Witch. Then Cinderella went to the ball and lost her glass slipper, and the prince found it, and such and such and such. And they lived happily ever after. Oh, what a fresh ending! The important part was over, so who cares about the rest? Bravo! Bravo for Cinderella. It's my favorite too. Yes, yes, moved, aren't you? Masterpiece will go down in history. That ends my story. Well then, it's now my turn. Much like Sirius, I'll be telling a story about a witch. A witch. Seeing as we're in it, it's also related to this mansion. Very scary story indeed. Some of you may be aware already, but 12 years ago, there was a mass murder in this mansion, enacted by the witch Dorothy. It's the newspaper story. By the way, did you know about the bodies of the victims? Horrible, that's for sure. Too much to announce to the public. But I've heard stories from a friend who went to the scene to conduct autopsies. Dorothy wasn't satisfied just killing. She played with the corpses. Their organs were put on display as if it was some sick shopping mall. Eyeballs scooped out one by one, scattered all over the ground, shining with an ominous light. It was like a banquet from hell. Truly, it was the work of a demon. Frightening. Luckily, that incident marked the last time Dorothy showed herself before people. Seems something else took her place. A massive, hideous monster covered with many eyes. Perhaps it's the very monster Miss Claire saw. In truth, that monster's been sighted on many different occasions. We'll suppose it's Dorothy's pet, or something born from the victim's hatred. I think differently. Is it possible that monster could be Dorothy herself? Don't be ridiculous. Serious? I told myself I'd keep quiet and listen, but I just can't. What, what are you spouting? It's beyond far-fetched. That monster? Lady Dorothy? Clearly there's no way, yes? You take it back. I'm glad you slander Lady Dorothy. You shouldn't get out of your seat. You'll be cursed. Shut up. Apologize to Lady Dorothy. Why should I apologize to a murderer? Apologize. Apologize, apologize. Apologize or I'll throttle you. Stop. Stop, serious. Guys, don't fight. Cool it, serious. Kill you. I'll kill you. Notice how Noelle put Claire's doll on her seat as well, because she was just like too freaked out to even think about it. Too much. It's too much, serious. Ash, are you okay? Cool your head a little. Shut up. Why are you all siding with him? The ribbon. I should never have entertained this farce. I'm going back to my room. Serious. Hope you all get cursed and die. Let's finish our meeting. Please, take your seats. Head above, hands left and right, feet left and right. This ends our meeting. Please remove the red ribbons. Wonder if Sirius is all right. Well, probably for the best he calms down on his own. It surprised me. I suppose Sirius was a witch errant. A witch errant? Someone devoted to a witch? Scary as something is, it tends to pick up those sorts, right? Some strange religion. Oh. Scary. I was nearly killed by a murderer's subordinate. For now, I suppose I'll just have my bath. This is a recreation of the tragedy that happened 12 years ago. can't forgive this. I won't. Who could do something so horrible? A corpse torn to pieces. Hey. I've lost my handkerchief. Okay. Oi. I'm the elder servant. He's been sleeping all the time. He's no sleeping beauty, more like sleeping fogey. But this is not the time for that. Let's wake him up soon. Come think of it, the elder is susceptible to smells. That guy sleeping in the middle here is our doctor. Once he nods off, he won't wake up. Why'd you come somewhere so gloomy? You must be bored, too. Oh, okay, so we can't get to there. That's the way back, I believe. Oh, okay. That's some water. Did you meet the elder? He's always nodding off, though. Okay, so they want something bright. I can't get up there yet. Wonder if Sirius is okay. I want to talk with him, but his door's locked. I'm worried. At any rate, that monster, the witch Dorothy, built Ash said some strange things. If it's true, that's rather incredible. Okay. I was planning on going to bed soon. Just kinda tired today. Today was tiring. Suppose I might have done something quite unforgivable to Sirius. It's not my fault, is it? I think we do have another pearl, but I guess that one's still eating. Alright, let's fish. Okay. I couldn't remember if we can get rose seeds from fishing or not, but I guess we can. Do a little more. Oh, there's a... Alright, so... head out from there. Ah! Alright, I really need to find some hearts. I do have healing stuff, though, so... there we go. want to see if you can give a firefly to the person or the ghosts down here. I think it's still the bottom one. Oh, it's not. Shoot. Or it just doesn't go there, but alright, well, let's see. We asked Lady Charlie and she said it's okay to pass. Alright. Got the handkerchief. This is a flower bed. You can plant seeds here. Planting isn't enough. Alright, so how do we I know. Do we have to talk? Oh, okay. Plant a seed. That's 2 rows. So I guess you can only do one at a time. Some water. Okay. Let me look around. I think this guy wants stuff lit up, but we don't have a lighter yet. But Charlotte? Claire, so you're still alive? Yeah, I am. 3 days left here now, huh? Can't somebody die already? No one's going to die. What are you talking about? I mean, this is a cursed witch's mansion. It'd be weird if people didn't die. Besides, doesn't this stuff get way more fun once people start dying? Boy, that happens is so ho-hum. Kind of lacking in excitement. Well, let's be real, it's boring. Seriously, Claire, you ought to die already. Either that or go kill somebody. Please don't be ridiculous. I'm kidding. give the handkerchief back. Hmm? I'm gonna find them again. Did you find it for me? I'm so happy. Smooch, smooch. Thank you. Guess he's really mad, isn't he? Noelle? Oh, Claire. Trying to be serious? Yeah, I'm worried about him. Wasn't acting normally earlier. In that case, I'll accompany you. You sure? Expect he might yell at us. It's fine, it's fine. You're worried for Sirius, right? If the time's come, let's get yelled at together. Okay. Good evening. Sirius? Are you well? Are you okay? Sirius? 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 What is wrong with you two? Do you know what time it is? Sorry. We're sorry. What are you here for? We were worried. Were you? Would you come in? Huh? You too, Claire. Okay. What do you think about what Ash said? The monster is Lady Dorothy. You think that's the truth? I don't know. And Claire? I don't know either. Indeed. The giant monster appeared just after Lady Dorothy disappeared. But that thing isn't Lady Dorothy. After all, it ate Lady Dorothy. It ate her? The fearsome witch, Dorothy? As such, no way that thing could be Lady Dorothy. So I'd like to think. That's true. Thing couldn't be Miss Dorothy. At any rate, Ash, you took it too far. You don't know a thing about Lady Dorothy, what Lady Dorothy and I experienced. She's just the kind of person I hate the most. I understand that, but don't turn to violence, okay? I know that. I'm going to bed. I think I'll cool off. Alright. Good night, you two. Good night. Night. Thanks for accompanying me, Claire. No, I just happened to be around. Nah, you really helped me. Did I? Well, then that's good. Come to think of it, I was a little curious. About what? Have the two of you met each other sometime before? Oh, that's right. You noticed. I knew it. Looked like Sirius opened his heart to you a little. Really? Sirius did? It was worth it to be worried for him. Sure, that's a little surprising. Because actually, I was thinking he might have a grudge against me. Huh? Okay, I should get to bed. Thanks so much. Good night. Okay. And I'm actually going to save it there and end the stream. So, we're seeing more of the pieces coming together, obviously, with the characters interacting, and bit by bit, you notice, obviously, Sirius has some kind of relation with Lady Dorothy. You know, like a past together with her. There's a story in the newspaper that said she was a murderer. But Sirius is saying, hey, this monster appeared and killed her, basically. So, there's conflicting stories going around. Ash is investigating the manor. So is Willardo, but Willardo's been a lot more in the background doing it. Like, he's not really putting himself in people's faces and questioning them and pushing their buttons, whereas Ash, his way of doing it is to try and make himself look innocent while presenting information to see how people react. Playing a bit of a fool and attempting to get an emotional response from people and figure out, like, what their place is in this hunt for the witch's heart. And then Claire obviously is being told, if she's looking for the witch's heart, she also needs to be looking for the witch contract or demon contract. And we've now met two of the demons, Zazel and or two of the higher demons, I should say, Zazel and Charlotte. So we're going to end there, and I hope you have a good night. Hope your fur babies are doing well, and we'll see you another time.